series, and it should be a good one, between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready! 60 or protein spell. Kill. Hey, turn it up. He's checking. Let's go.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, shoot. Mike 41. And we have you on the edges. Hey, Sam off. Check the backer. Smooth.
On 2nd down, Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
General West.
Check 24.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Watch out.
Fournette, a first down carry. Up to make the stop, the Texans' leading tackler a year ago, Zach Cunningham.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Bravo. Go.
55. Right. Mike 55.
Hey, come on. Orbit.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Now.
From the 39, Minshew. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Murray. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch the screen. Check 55 to Mike.
Go.
55 to Mike. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go again. Mike 55. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Shoot.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You got time. You got Parker. You got time right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Thompson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Yeah.
Hey, look 3.
Hey, Wahoo!
Mike 51. Hey, man. What?
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Conley, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Wendell Smallwood. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Jags grab it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Hey, 4-1.
Christian, travel.
Check 3.
Go.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Hey, look at me. Zipper.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He's not going to get me. I'm 24. I'm 31. I'm coming 24.
Check 9, check 9. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert.
Hey, alert. No. Off.
Shoot.
On 2nd and 9, Watson flush to his right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one. 65 yards. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down.
Hey, we got to snap it. Let's go.
Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Come again. Here I come again.
Tighten up.
Check 99. Check 99.
Wide. Get wide.
36.
On 2nd down, Smallwood. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the 1st battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
Stop your body.
Hey, exit. Check right. Watch it,
Tighten up. Go together. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm here all day.
Hey, high 7.
55.
Go.
I got one. 50.
Yep.
55. You can't block me.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big third down play there for the Jags. 41 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 25-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Ready? 18, Gator.
They run it with Armstead. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now! Go! Go!
Here we go. 51's the mic.
Get it!
They run it here with Thompson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Thompson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
61, matchbox lights. Hey.
Mike 55.
This is Armstead on the carry, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
60 Pittsburgh. Look at me. Zipper.
Now a give, right side. Thompson, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Watson. It's holding by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, dude. Here I come.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Who's that? 19. 59. Yeah.
Watson on first down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
All day, dog. Both over the mic. Hey, here we go. 44 is the mic.
Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Let's go. Check that. Leg.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
What's up? 19. Mike, 44. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Mike, 31. We own them. We own them. 44 is the mark.
3rd and 2. Watson. And he finds Stills complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Focus set. 19. It's going to be a long day.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, 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 check. Check nipple, nipple, nipple. Check 52.
From the gun, they run with Smallwood. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run with Thompson. Finds an opening past the 40. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong foot. We 2-jet bombers. We 2-jet bombers.
They'll try and run with their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
60 or. You ain't doing no. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
On 2nd down, it's Thompson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Go, 70, Indy. Go. Mike 55, Mike 50. Go. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Hey. Mike 55. Watch the pass.
Again, a run with Thompson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Mike, 55. Check. 80 weapon. I'm coming after you. Back.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. Look at me. Zipper. Get moving. You gotta get that. Hey, Haywood. I'm gonna run you over.
And now a carry here for their fullback. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Hey, echo. Mike 51. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 51. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He completes it to Westbrook. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Ready, break. Watching the grind. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get Topper. Check 24. Watch 24. Go. Safety green. Check 50. Hey, Alpha. Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Thompson. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
The tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Down. 90. Wolf. 55. Now. Hey, Charlie. 55. Hey, eat. Not today, you are. Ready?
They go with Thompson again. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Go!
On third down, it's Thompson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. This to break our fourth quarter tie. The kick by Lambo is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Throwing on second and 14. Watson escaping the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Watson on third down. Flushed out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Hey, team 6. Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go. Guys, out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 51 to Mike, boy, 51. Bandit. 5.
Now Minshew. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, check right, check right. Watching your front. Hey, zoom. Hey, let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 8, read.
Check 55 to Mike.
All day, baby, all day.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
New draw, Corpus. Smooth.
55.
Yes, yes.
They're scared. They're scared.
Mike, guy, 55.
Greystone, Travis.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Hit it.
On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 550, look at me. Zipper.
Here we go, here we go. Check, check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
Give me some, give me some. Here we go, here we
Go.
go. Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go. Kill, kill, kill.
6'6", bullet high.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. Thompson. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 55.
Yep.
55, Mike.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Orbit.
Mike 51. Mike 51. You. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike.
Go.
Switch. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Now.
On 4th down, Minshew. And no, it's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
The result of the play is a turnover.
Set.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. The 20. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Lambo to add on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. To throw is Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Slam.
On the carry, Thompson. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
At the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta. Go.
We got to wedge that, huh? Watch the slant. 41's the mic. Check, 41. And we got to get to the
61, matchbox lights.
They'll keep it on the ground. Thompson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Watch QB.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike,
Go.
Mike, 41. Defense wins championships, baby. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike.
Get it.
And the blitz does come. And able to find Conley. A big game there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
46 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.